Pega aí.
Acho. Quem não teve evento? O Herir vai ser o Lunar Pyro, mano. Fogo roxo. Lunar Vapo. Mais forte que a Mavuica. Não, aí não. Nem ela, nem a La Senhora, nem a coisa lá também, a Paima do Mal grandona lá, nada. Uma delas vai ser jogável. Malemar a Nicole. Beleza, salve, salve galera, eu sou o Dilson Júnior, bora aqui para nosso querido Genshin Impact e eu estou aqui junto com o nosso mestre Gabriel, deixa eu ver aqui, eu tenho que pegar as coisinhas aqui para ver se eu dou tiro, pegar o correio, resgatar tudo, essa moedinha aqui do miliastro. Teste de personagem, deixa eu ver aqui. Fazer o teste de personagem aqui da Columbina. Combina com Lisa. Ó, minha Lisa. A Lisa do jogo tirando 21k de dano lunar.
For the everlasting forest and poor lost land. Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test. A moonlit night for all. Surge. Ultimatum protocol. Isolation by the frostmen of old.
Forte. Columbina forte. Dá pra usar junto com o protótipo Amber.
Accelerating. Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode. Ring cutter. Body and mind. No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Swirl. Mach 2. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. By royal decree. Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Animal test 6308. Let me read you a verse. No, my sword. Animal hypostasis simulation. Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Ok. tô com 10 elixir aqui, mano. Beleza. Eu vou lá pra North Cry. Vou lá na estátua da Columbina lá. Tirar em cima da mão dela. Mera! E aí, Mera? Tô indo lá na estátua da Columbina pra tirar em cima da mão da Columbinha. Será que você vai me dar sorte, Mera? O que você acha? Eu não tenho muito tiro não, hein? Tô no 50-50. Eu quero que venha uma dobradinha, mano. Pegar a Columbina C1. Eu vou com a Lumine aqui, que a Lumine chama Columbina, tá bom? Peguei ela R1. Pegou ela R1? Qual que são os materiais da Columbina? Nem faço ideia. Sim, é o doutor, isso eu sei. Columbina. Ó, você olha diretamente pra estátua dela aqui. Boy de ascensão. Não sei quem que é o boy de ascensão dela.
É o boy que fica. É o cavalo lá, o cavalo branco. Lá de onde cai.
Ah, tá, o Pegasus. É o mesmo da Nefer. Beleza, bora lá. Não sei o que vai dar, não sei o que vai acontecer, mas eu tenho um boy de cavalo. Bora, primeiros 10. Ai, brilhou. Biou. Vamos ver aqui. Mano.
Quem foi que veio? Quem foi que veio? Mandei que eu não consigo ver agora.
Mano, eu não vi ainda. Não sei quem que veio. Quem você acha que veio? Gabriel?
Eu não vi.
Mera? Quem você acha que veio, Mera? Tô no 50-50. Olha o Duke vindo. O Duke. Ai, ficha, não me dá esse susto não. Mona. Ai, Mona. Mona.
Você pegou em qual pit, amor? Você pegou em qual pit?
Nem lembro. Vem duas. Vem duas, a Columbina tá junto. Não tá junto não. Veio a Columbina errada. Rapaz, eu nunca fiquei tão decepcionado com Genshin. Igual foi essa TT, mano. Caramba. Tá. Então eu peguei dois personagens depois da Mona. Então tô pit 2. É isso? Acho que é isso. Ah, eu tenho quantos aqui? Deixa eu ver aqui quantos que eu tô. 57 tiros aqui. Tenho 57 com mais 5. 57 com 5. 62. Tenho 62 tiros e um sonho. Bora, Columbina. Vem com mais 10. Pior que tá começando a querer trovejar aqui. Pô, eu acho que a minha Mona tá C6, mano. Eu acho que eu peguei a C6 da Mona. Só acho. Não tenho certeza. IFA. Ó, podia vir uma ficha, mano. Então, 12, né? 12. Vinte e dois. Já sabia que ia perder os 50-50. 22. Vem ficho. Ficho eu atiro. Yeca. Arco de Favônios. 22. 32. Pensei que tinha brilhado. Setos. Edilson não quer o IFA não. É por causa que se vir Fischl, eu tenho. Eu ganho mais tiro, né? Ih, começando a trovejar, hein? Fazendo uns barulho aqui. Só foi abrir live, mano. Que isso? 32, né, que eu falei? 42. Ah, eu pensei que ia brilhar agora. Ó, a mão da Columbina tá zicada, mano. Acho que uma seta tá C6. Vem uma ficha junto. É, o seta tá C6 já. Então. Foi 42, né? 52. Tinha abandonado essa galera aí, Adilson. Atira aí e dá bom não. Combina abandonar essa galera? Era pro inteiro lá pra ir na zona, né? Vamos que a minha Raiden Lunar tá esperando, mano. Eu acho que é 62 agora, né? 62? Alguém confirma pra mim? Acho que deve ser isso. É. Era.
62 que você vai agora. Agora você vai no pique 62.
Tá. 62. 62, brilha no 62, jogo. Não vai brilhar não. Vai ser só. Vai ser só no pitch mais alto dos mais altos entre os mais altos, mano. Por aí. 62. Chegasse no 70 já ajudava, né? 70. Eu pensei que a Edilson não colocou os amiguinhos dela no time. 62. Tenho 5, 6 tiros. 62. Ela ficou de mal. Combina essas. Ficou de mal da alumínio. Ó, vestidão da alumínio? Tá. Ficou bonito. Foi bem a verdade, ficou bonito aqui esse vestido da alumínio aqui. Dá pra ver aqui no personagem, né? Ficou bem bonito mesmo o vestido dela. O do Aether ficou mais diferentão, né? Por ser. Mudou tudo, né? O da Lumine parece apenas um. Tá, mudou um pouquinho assim, né? O vestido, mas não mudou tanto. Deixou o vestido um pouquinho mais curto. Parecer mais as coxas toneadas dela e. Ia ser legal se ela ficasse com o cabelo comprido. Nossa, é incrível. Fiz uma trancinha ali no final. Ficou da hora, ó. Ficou da hora, hein? Fazer a missão da Arconte pra liberar. Ela tá com a arma assinatura dela, que é a espada celestial. A minha tá 89/164. Minha alumínio. Duas coroas. Vou colocar uma coroa aqui, mano. Deixa na 9, 12, 13. Posso coroar se eu quiser o ataque básico da minha alumínio, mas não sei. Minha alumínio Pyro eu curti, eu gosto dela. O cara coroou o viajeiro, mano. Minha viajeira, mano. Minha alumínio e o Aether estão tudo coroado.
Tio, na sua opinião, quem você prefere mais como protagonista, Lumine ou Aether?
Aether. Faz mais sentido. Mas eu gosto de personagem, eu gosto mais da Lumine, mas como protagonista, o Aether é melhor. É que nem o ZZZ lá, mano. A gente. A maioria escolhe a Bebe, mas a Ether com cara de chorão dela, mano. Ah, triste. Deixa eu ver. Minha Mona tá aqui, constelação, essa criatura. Ah não, tá C4. Quando todos os personagens da equipe atacarem um inimigo afetado por status adversário, sua taxa crítica aumenta em 15. Aumenta a taxa de todo mundo em 15. Não veio nenhum evento fora o coisa? Fora a história? Ih, caramba, ontem eu...
Um evento de giro grande.
Salve, Biel, como você tá? Likezão. Obrigado aí, Biel. Caramba.
It's about time we headed over to the Curatorium of Secrets. We have something super important to discuss.
Como que é?
Você vai atrás da rival?
Não. Cara, sinceramente, Zibai pra mim não nem fede nem cheira. Não. Ela bate os 750 que a minha nave bate? C0? Acordei às 5 horas da manhã para pegar Columbina e consegui pegar. Boa, Tel. Eu não peguei ainda. Peguei nada, peguei uma mona.
Looks like the gang's all here.
C0.
Yep, already.
Se ela bater C0 aquele dano. Mas falaram que ela precisa ter a Columbina na equipe, então meio que...
Great. Let's get rolling then. Great.
O Iluga já é mais fácil, né? Vem no banner dela.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps.
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
Eu pensei que ia ser o Iluga que ia aparecer aqui na...
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all...
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Notcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the Doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm. We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you.
Missão principal?
If you do decide to
Sim,
head to
é
the
a missão
research center,
principal, Biel.
please
Eu
proceed with
preciso de...
caution. And
Eu tô
remember,
pitch
at least while you're in
62
Notcry, Lady
garantido, tá?
Arlecchino's subordinates
Tô
are your
garantido nas
comrades if
duas
you want them
contas.
to be.
Só que na
This is very
secundária eu tô
accommodating of you.
pitch...
We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental
Mas eu já
Design
comprei os
Bureau.
giros. A loja não resetou ainda.
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Ah, sim. Comprei.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this
Tirando
for a
disso, não
long
quero
time.
tomar spoiler.
But when
Dê
did it
sorte pra pegar a
start?
arma combina e
Before he even
nessa, na
arrived in
dobradinha.
Notcry?
It
Beleza,
seems his
Biel. Boa
loyalty
sorte
to
lá, hein?
Tsaritsa is lip
Beleza,
service
Mera.
at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a...
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into two groups.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't... But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay to protect me?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Dino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but okay, fine. Leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehodo will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle any intel gathering.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece.
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep...
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon will help out here instead.
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
Then you'd better get going.
Very well.
Ok. Já tô no final da
All
história.
these broken machines on the ground.
Nossa,
Someone got
a
here
Arlequina
before
fez um
us.
regaço aqui já, hein?
Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Ih. Nossa. Vou trocar minha viajante, mano. Nossa. Minha viajante tava mó com a build top aqui. Coroada. Os caras me trocam pra essa viajante com a espada do rancor. Que não faz sentido nenhum, já que ela tá com a espada da cruz de Narcísio, já que ela mostrou pra Sandrone, né? Usa aquela porcaria, aquela espada, ela é melhor que isso.
That's quite a welcome party.
Observe. Be silent.
Columbina.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
O Atem morreu.
Poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out. There's no way through. Let's go around.
Quero a skin da...
What the? Trespassers? Here?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be here.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that.
Perhaps. But you might have a
Two other harbingers had...
Seems to me that... Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, if you know anything at all, this is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry. And perhaps even your homeland, Snezhnaya.
Ó, viajante. tacou o discurso no jutsu, hein?
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them from...
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finished what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some personal matters. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most. Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette, respectively. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. She always seemed like she was... The Doctor used to stand near... After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his
Agora
#1
são
priority.
5 horas. Umas
Even
7 horas, mais ou
How
menos.
would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the...
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that you'd serve
Deixa
under
eu só pegar uma
Columbina
água pra
again
mim.
if you had the chance.
O vídeo
Would
que eu
that be
vi
fair?
da Lore dessa TT já
she's
me
no longer a
ajudou a
harbinger.
nem jogar o Genshin
As a member
desse
of the
mês. A
Fatui,
Lore
my
tá
loyalty
muito
will
ruim
always
e sem
belong to the
sentido.
Tsaritsa. I'm
Caramba,
only telling
deixa
you
eu
all
ver se
this
vai
because
estar
I
mesmo
don't
desse
completely
jeito,
trust the
desse
Doctor.
naipe. Vou pegar uma
His
água.
actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to Nodcry.
I understand. We'll do everything within our power to stop him. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way to completing it. Dottore's technological capabilities are far more advanced than I thought.
I fear this could get ugly. Everyone, prepare yourselves.
Voltei. É muito longa essa quest, ou Gabriel, ou não?
Leave this place.
Cara, Viajante Hidro é muito ruim, mano.
You poor lost lamb. For the everlasting forest.
Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
E eu que vou ter que fazer 2 vezes. Mas do Ether eu faço em off, eu vou fazendo aos pouquinhos. Eu faço uma parte, esquipo tudo, depois faço outra. Oxe, o doutor tá ali.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall. You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of guests I've had today. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for the better. It threatens. Well, since you ask...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
Cara, Sandrone com certeza vai ter a gameplay igual a Cid lá do ZZZ.
I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all... You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines.
Eles colocaram no teste lá.
That facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my present position.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's a Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that? Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case...
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages.
Honor. I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor? How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me. Get lost!
Forest, protect us.
Is that the best you can do?
Close your eyes.
To dust.
Be silent. Close your eyes. You can hear.
With one heart, we pray.
You won't feel a thing.
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. The descent. It all up to
You poor lost lamb.
Water jet!
Is this all it
Arlecchino.
takes to
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research.
I'd say your research is more valuable.
Wanted my full attention, did you?
I expected so much more from you.
Bombs away!
Observe. Night falls. Be silent. Observe.
Shatter like a reflection.
Be silent. Night falls. Keep your distance. Close your eyes. Be silent.
Leave this place.
no more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Observe.
Your actions betray your fear of me.
By the frost moon of old.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Dottore is too powerful to be artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly!
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
Pegou o Tabibito. Sequestrou o Tabibito.
What just... Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle. Something weird is going on.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts.
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now. Let me know if you...
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling.
Wait. Why is he talking?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something.
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot...
Wait. These two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know...
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? I've been looking forward to playing with you again. You forgot already? You're so...
What is she talking?
We've had a lot of customers over the... Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business. Could this be a false memory?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No, none of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
Columbina.
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon. So this is the moon's reflection? The I guess I could try opening the gate once more. No response. Maybe this space can't be opened from... If this was the space that killed both Rerir and his lover... Or... No. I'm not unscathed. Even the air here... I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this... Nasha Town? But... isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Are these... my memories? I can't touch them. It's as if we're separate.
Over here! Over here!
Pum pum.
But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I did. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbaloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This...
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbaloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck because of my influence? All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching... Is this... the wind? No, it's gravity. No, Traveler!
Ok.
Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave her behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! She's all alone in there! What if something happens to her? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is she...
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, using this knowledge, he then, unlike Columbina, once his third moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the three moons. Tevat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The three moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with...
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening. I'm convinced this is
Doutora tá
Dottore's
mexendo
doing.
com o
Not
presente
that
e o
there's any way to
futuro?
prove it. The issue is, we have no idea what
Perdi
his
só no
intentions
flop,
are.
dali. Eu
The only
flopei,
thing
o
more
Patrick.
frustrating than facing down
Bit
evil is knowing that it
62.
will surely come.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, His father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason of the highest order. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we Harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor Traveler. Of all the people to get caught by...
Oi.
We have to go save her! Right now! Please! We gotta find a way!
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you
Não entendi,
all
pode
the
falar de novo?
way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is
Sim,
more
a minha mana tá
information.
upada.
Right.
E agora
We can't even
a
guarantee he's still at his
C4 é boa.
research center. Before we... I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but...
Já volto aqui.
She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler... She might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human. She feels pain and bleeds just like anyone else. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there. And be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh, Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time, he's gone full psycho. Just go ahead and cry already. Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make it scene. It's just... She can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system. You'll feel better for it.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there a way to figure out its purpose and what might trigger it?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in nod cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a despicable person. And he has the Traveler in his grasp.
If I may, as unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the Traveler. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them."
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware of this. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill her right away.
Okay. But we still have to do that rescue operation.
Of course. I also think we need to read my guesses. His curse will only trigger if we leave.
O botão de skip vai... Cadê o botão de skip pra...
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in trouble, not...
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time.
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thelindis. I'm sorry, but I fear the odds aren't good.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are two comrades short on the eve of a
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore is planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as a rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation at the same time.
Oi.
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nodcry's inhabitants. Can anyone handle that?
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what I can do.
This would be so much easier. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Maybe it'll come in handy. Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if she was here.
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moonprayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or... if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moonprayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel... so heavy. Does entering that space consume a lot of energy? Well, even so, I have to keep moving forward. Back to emptiness and silence. From last time isn't showing up. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked. Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moonprayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moonprayer Night ended? Did Dottoro's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga are...
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Huh? Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no...
Huh?
Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. Huh? This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find me again. It was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But... did she turn around because she sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that from in here... if I keep following them, maybe it's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if it's trying to stop me from leaving. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next time. Come on, Columbina. Keep going. You have to tell everyone.
Suddenly, I've been plunged and it feels... strange. As if something has grabbed hold of me.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero, and impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid by comparison.
3 moon marrows. Does that mean... the
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think—
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't—
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly? He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the three moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but so what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with. Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected. To be among those with absolute power. You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Triloon. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting
A
conclusion.
viajante tá
They
metendo
found that it is
discurso no
more
jutsu
often than
no
not
doutor
the
aqui.
villains who strive. In fact, long before this,
É o céu
someone
voando.
voiced a similar idea in an academia. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new, something unique, precisely because I am a villain. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of? After all, What value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things. Utterly, I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tevat beyond a point. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle continues, with no end in sight. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop day after.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back! She's gone because of your actions!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked, and seek answers from him at the end of that journey, don't you?
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about him.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now, bring him before you, and make him give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Triloon. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends. It is family. But I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an...
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss him, how much I want to be reunited with him, wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Notcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with...
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone? As for those dwelling south,
the Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one person.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable...
Well, good for you, if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any long...
Boss, wait! Don't...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle?
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest?
Are you sure you don't want...
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating
but boss, I'm just worried that...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to...
I'll need it.
That's quite enough. Just...
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents carry their...
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and understood.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeep.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Summit. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on and not...
Roger that. Someone should inform Monster as an added incentive.
Really? Ha! Mission accepted!
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like...
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him, he's likely investigating on his own.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us.
Okay. Paimon will do her best.
Make sure to heed Sandrone. That aside, same goes for rescuing the trap.
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. Anyway, time is short. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexencircle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a map. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone..."
Huh? Is this?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... sorry. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal abilities to function?
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time. Anyway, I'll be right with you. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep...
Ok. Não posso mexer no personagem. Triste. Já volto aqui.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for quite some time. If you saw me, why didn't you say something? I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify.
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces as yourself not be worthy of that title?
Please, Lord Flint's. Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency like you do with everyone else.
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others. What do you think?
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky.
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come back down to Earth.
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting. Let me fill you in.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nodcry for civilians to evacuate.
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help. And we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget. Once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either Snezhnaya or Natlan as well.
Flint's?
If you've got something to say, Master Ilua, why not guess what I'm thinking right now?
You mentioned that you have something else to deal with later. How...
I doubt it will be...
I know you're alike, however bad... I don't mean to pry. And it's probably...
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse. And I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry.
What? No. Why?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others and...
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're making light of what is...
Indeed, I am.
And what? I told you, I'm furious about...
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them. If you find yourself feeling angry...
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? I'm devastated.
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. We'll catch ourselves a few fish. Have a little barbecue.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh, my.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. They've been debating whether you're even...
Safe and sound from plenty of crises. When you say people...
Fine. I'll be frank.
Heavens. Now that...
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all...
A sound plan. Won't be...
Just... promise me you'll come...
For you, Master Ilua. Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them, thank you all for your assistance.
Ok.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here. Flint's?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came... As for you, why would... Huh.
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler, I wanted to confirm some... Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Dottore. Even if we're only looking to rescue the... You don't think Columbina perished either.
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived. Just as you are.
Do you remember what she said?
Of course.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moon...
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and the only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the... But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me...
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going...
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been... Although, it seems like I'm not about to be pulled away this time. It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as Anyway, is this the flagship? The Traveler mentioned that's where she was staying. I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never actually been here before. If nothing else, I can now be sure that it is not simply... She mentioned where her room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. I wonder what happened. Best not to dwell. Please, Traveler.
Huh. Just a
Nothing else here.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights?
Before Rerir showed himself. Yes. It's also...
Did you notice anything unusual during your stay?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. Traveler...
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but we can make it up to them later.
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to carefully...
Modo pescaria aqui. Beleza.
There's a noise outside the door. Please, you have to see these words.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our...
Not necessarily. We've only looked in... Miss Columbina said...
Wait.
What are you waiting for?
What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual.
The Traveler and Paimon. But... why are they talking?
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rare. So this is your chance to make it up to her, alright?
Wait. So this is the night... How did I end up... Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection.
Tanto personagem.
And everything I've done to affect reality
Mas eu acho que
did happen in the past. Does this mean that...
Not long till Moon Prayer Night, although...
5 estrelas?
It's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't. Even and in any case, instead, I have to find...
Eu só consigo pensar na Charlotte.
Even I hadn't thought of doing that. Is there truly no other...
Don't
Vanessa.
We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one day.
Huh. Guess someone's gotta be the optimist.
The present. The future. That's right. There are still things...
What's your plan?
Flynn's. When you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
Oi?
No. The rooms here are dark and damp. And there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the...
Wesley usa também.
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner is available.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moon Prayer Night. I need to write down as much information as I can.
Huh? What's up with you?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rare, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night, wherever you are right now. I'm sure you're still fighting against the... This is all I can leave for them. How I wish I could stay here, but... I hope to see you again, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki. But her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Ray hero Solnari. We just never discovered them. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions like that?
Only when I'm in a good mood, and at leisure.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the... As a business person, and especially an intel broker, What I do is extrapolate from those.
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
Ok. Albedo e Sandrone. Falta muito.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also, I must say these books are rather...
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for the... Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something
What's that?
Teyvat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3. Just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Teyvat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess is still alive? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detected may be Dottore artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk. Or simply take a few deep...
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time. And I need progress.
It's Mr.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First of 4 or...
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's troubling you?
What do you want?
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry. Plus, I'm busy, so I would appreciate if you gave me some space.
Even though we have crucial intel to
Fine. I'm
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo communicate?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person.
All right then. So...
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations. But we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial information first.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while. By a long way.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying isn't enough for the moon goddess, huh? She has to show off too. Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Sandrone, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll never find a way out.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can... Also, if she's alive, Rarier and Thelindis might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy fields. But who knows when it might come in handy. Better to have... Alright, I need to get...
Sure, I'll stay here. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we... Speaking of the Traveler...
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Travelers, go ahead and help yourself. Paimon won't be mad. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon misses you a lot, but...
How sweet. Well, since you offered, Paimon... This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. It's well organized. I wonder which of them... What do we have? The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people. You can really sense how the photographer... This must belong to the Traveler. Perfect. Well, you hang in there.
Colonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books.
Caramba, eu tô controlando Polônia, mano. Não. Eu tô vendo tudo. Mano, como você pode achar que a Zibai tá tão hypada quanto eu vi essa mulher aqui de gel, mano? O gel lunar da Sandrinha vai ser absurdo. Até vendo.
Let's see.
Ela vai ser
This
gel,
one
tenho
is-
certeza.
I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. I
Vai
never
ser
imagined that Romorian ideas
absolute
would be so
cinema.
similar to the diagram I have named, the world formula. This is strong evidence
Gel lunar.
that human civilization should gradually shed possibilities as it continues to explore and evolve. The end of
Ela vai
humankind may
ser
well be upon us right now.
gel?
The sparks of civilization variables.
Que a
Surely,
Sandrone,
that can
ela
only
tem
mean
dois
one
elementos que nem a Columbina.
Descenders? Dotori likely captured the Traveler because of her descender status. But the Three Moons
Não,
authority
que nem a
comes from
Columbina. A
the world
Columbina, quando ela dá um carregado, quando
would
tá cheia, ela tá
Dotori
dando
mean
dentro.
anything? Where does this variable factor in?
E a Sandrone vai poder trocar de eletro pra gel e fazer as duas reações lunar.
Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books.
Polônia. Eu tenho absoluta certeza que vai fazer.
So, it's one of Renee's draft
Pra correr,
lectures.
a Sandrone vai ficar na mão do Polônia e o Polônia correndo com ela
I
na mão.
suppose that could lead to a breakthrough. This... Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis. Guess they were trying. When Duke St. Germanus departed, in all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous.
Quem que fez o melhor robô? A Sandrone com Polônia ou a Aino com a Inefa?
Great Detective Herlock. Still the memory, wishes, souls, and the way Alengio Renee, that place was the cutting of the chemical marriage model. Alen would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or parameters anywhere near his mathematical formula. What was Alan's view? Oh, now I remember. Alan's old notes. Renee seemed. Yep, that my
Você já liberou a roupa do viajante? Ou não?
He may have come to think of it. Renee's world formula was. As for Alan. It's been. What would he? He created that procedure to save this world. Yet he died having never. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's? The very thought.
Não, tá escrito aqui ali que é só terminar o evento, a história.
Even the time. Now then, first, establish and verify the existence of the Great Sir Absolute Nihil. Then, variables, the sparks of civilization. Traverse the world, the primordial power records. This. How do you think? Fine, keep it to yourself. So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre choice. What possessed her? Oh, and the clack-clack. No one's. The world needs.
Hora do chá. Polônia. Os caras me meteram a gameplay do Polônia. Mano, esse robô tem todos os detalhes pra ser gel, mano. Tô nem aí. Ou é gel ou é anemo. Pior que ele tá com um bagulho de coisa anemo ali também. Não, mas tomara que seja gel.
To go with the tea. Something's written on the. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is mad.
Ah, mano. A gente tem a Nefer como o Dendro Lunar, a DPS. A gente tem o Prince como o DPS Gel, o DPS Eletro Lunar. E a Sandrinha tem que ser Gel Lunar, mano. Não tem aí.
Can't be helped.
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlequina.
Oxe, o Child apareceu.
Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry?
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from Her Majesty?
Of course, all part of the
Porque
job.
o jogo tem que mandar um boneco de Lily no ritual dos lanternas.
They're working on that. I've been ordered to come.
They're nearby.
Great.
Tem que ser um boneco novo. E a reação lunar vai ser meta.
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway.
All right, guess that's still. I wonder what did one of our troops
Achei legal o Iluga.
turn into a monster?
Um visual legal.
Take him out.
Acabe com ele.
guard down. Bring it on. You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it.
Witness my rise. Overruled. Pitiful.
Tidal wave. No time. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next?
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague.
What in the world has been going on and not—
A lot.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his next DIY project? He's gonna build a god?
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those two really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor, right?
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
No. I'll stop talking. Please, go on.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode
Já
the
eu de
outside
merecer
world.
rework, mano. Rework não, buff, mano.
As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments, and not a strategic move. That radiant beast was once a subordinate, also.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Cara.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming they're with you?
Partner? You mean the Traveler? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault on Dottore's lab. Her whereabouts are currently unknown.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with her?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does. He must have some other goal in mind.
This won't do. I have to rescue her.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler is.
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your mission.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. And the source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. However, if Nodcry considering Dottore—
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to—
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city and walked—
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that govern Kuvaki don't seem to apply to them.
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, They appear to be comprised of energies from the... Thanks to research by Master and the Hexen Circle. Since you have the power...
That's true.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academia? When you and that was one of... Not to mention the operating principles. The clue was that... Now, all this presumes... I almost wonder it is at one, I suspect. But back to the energy field before us. Could this mean that...
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Ha! It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental energy can disturb or even negate the field. Now you try.
Alright. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field to a significantly greater extent. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy, and that elemental energy can dilute it.
But the energy field is huge! How much elemental energy will it take to neutralize it?
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can try other approaches. That's all for theory. Would you like to continue watching?
So you knew I was here.
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru. You can end a person's whole career by interrupting them mid-speech.
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched. Could I ask you to lend me a hand?
With what?
A little test. Try using Animo to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades, with the goal of breaking through at a singular point.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous. This is a major breakthrough.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you stay here and watch the entrance. Hat Guy and I will go in to investigate.
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eyes peeled, Durin.
Don't worry, I got this.
What do you mean, signal?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a blinding burst of light. If it comes to that, remember to shield your eyes with your hat.
Glad I asked. Thanks for the heads up.
Squall Fury!
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeat and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. Also, there's an animal squad.
It's watching us. That's not an animal.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
The wind rises.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living...
Well, I think we can safely rule out the possibility that they're all pets.
Is skirting around the top.
Just being cautious.
Quit following me.
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Please.
What happened here?
I don't know. I still...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy field. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment. Vile.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other circumstances. Those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left. But instead, their instincts are driving them to remain by their dead bodies.
We should go. No sense in sticking around here longer than we need to.
Agreed.
The wind rises.
O doutor ele tá trocando tudo.
We saw something.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control. It's also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time will likely meet a grisly end.
Sounds like he's living down to our expectations.
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your end?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once I have a result.
Understood. Stay safe.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something more... Wait. Someone's there.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything you've seen and experienced. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero everyone says I am? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions, earning a living, looking after Paimon. It's not so bad. I guess the only thing that's missing is that you're not here with me.
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings. It is filled with both longing and kindness.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there. Maybe it's the only way we can feel truly alive.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. Anything that has existed, you simply do not wit. If we are to collaborate, we need to make...
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone as quickly as...
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Ok. Muitas coisas
I think I
acontecendo.
know where she is.
What is this endless? I can't see anything, even though my eyes are wide open. What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it? Did she use something as a medium?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. It would have been nice to capture the spy. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, time seemed to grow impossibly viscous, didn't it? A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can achieve.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier powers.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing, and I have to admit, time is not the easiest dimension to control. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required to wield the authority over time as I wish. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century, that would have been quite a different story.
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't showing much sincerity.
Millions of years? To what end? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic creatures who understand only that which they can perceive with their senses. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for 100, 1,000, or the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering. Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Teyvat, it is ordinary humans that account for most of the population. Their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile. Did you ever really hope that they could begin to understand someone like you? Your long life and unique origins make you
Alien.
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. So many times you have served its will, and not once have the powers you have been treated most unfair. I can change that. I will grant you special privileges and give you back the status you right.
Ok.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point, but I still have so many questions. For instance, beyond each point being further back in time than the last, so far, the common thread linking all 3 scenarios is that the Traveler has... But it's more than that. I know I sensed something familiar around her. I'll keep this question in mind as I carry it.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna...
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silver Moon Hall and I sensed an abnormal Kuvaki fluctuation coming from, and right after that came an ominous power emanating from.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will...
I wonder if I could try to prevent his resurrect, but how would I do it? What can I do?
Traveler, behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in time. She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. Is she gonna use it to block the cannon's beam? She's strong. I'm sure she can manage. But the force released when the beam impacts the shield might lead to collateral damage. Easy Island. The Frost Moon's...
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. But I don't know if I have... There's no time. I have to make it. Oh, Frost Moon. Oh, great land. Oh, slumbering moonlight. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Cool.
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you... Columbina! I said...
Oh, good morning, Sandrone.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly not use my quarters as your personal nap room next time?
But I feel so safe here. And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it smells lovely.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass tea?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal existence than the Fatui.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free time today. Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really can't wait, I guess you can... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating! Did the Frostman or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty moon god? Of course they are.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. Why did you leave your old home and join the I mean, I'm sure their food was awful. But there's...
Well, life there didn't go quite how I imagined.
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers are gonna make some demands. Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink. How bad can it be?
Well, would you help other people just for free food and drink? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic, Lord something Fisher.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh, some people can't keep their mouths shut.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have something to do with the, Narcissus?
Narcissenkreuz Ordo.
Yes, that was it. Narcissenkreuz Ordo. So, would you try to fulfill their wishes?
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they paid me. I don't even know them.
Exactly. Well, I felt the same way. I did not know the people who made demands of me.
What do you know? We're on the same page for once. In his later years, Alan did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do. If I had any wishes of my own. Well, I don't. And
who's Alain?
He was the... You know what? Never mind. You're not gonna remember. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, neither of us is the self-sacrificing type. Let me ask you this. What sort of place would you like to live in?
A place where people don't ask me for things I cannot give them. Where they don't worship me, or fear me, but just want to chat with me like a normal person. I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please. And ideally, it would be somewhere with the smell of coffee and snacks.
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I'm back here again. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone, I miss you all so back there. I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy on Hisi. Time is flowing backwards here. And I can use that familiar power to enter the world of the past. That mystery ally everyone talked about. I can sense that there isn't much more power remain. What lies at the end of all of this? Will time keep flowing into the end? Will I ever find my way back?
Ok. Não faço ideia.
It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments.
Oi. Foi. Mas não consigo pegar a última pena? É, por aí. Aham. Falta muito? Eu tô pegando umas penas aqui com a Columbina e tem umas penas roxas. Tem uma pena lá em cima que eu não consigo pegar. Ah, consegui.
Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time.
se eu sair daqui agora, dessa parte do modo história, eu volto da onde parou?
Final night.
Difficult, yeah.
Seems like they're searching for him. Was this?
To expose the true intention.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this... If I choose not to help them now, will it change how things...
Hope we don't.
They're my friends. I can't not... And the other one was... here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
Legal ver que todas as coisas que aconteceu foi a Columbina que tava dando dica.
That should do it. Luanatar? You can sense my presence? Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been sensing all along.
Ó, umas 8h30, 9h eu entro pra pegar os negócios.
Is it because she... That's...
Umas 8h30, 9h. Pra entrar lá. Pra entrar lá na conta secundária. Só que o meu mapa lá não tá liberado. O mapa novo.
I cannot sense this is like it's now or...
Sim. Consegue, só não vai ter ponto de teleporte, né? Só o primeiro lá que já é liberado.
Where's Luanatar?
Não, capaz.
Seeing enough.
No. Stay calm. I don't have much power left to think, Columbina. A way back, do I? And if I return in my... Dotori's actions that day prove that he... Even if I manage to get back, how can I can't. I have to find some way of... Wait. I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes...
But how do I communicate? Should I write it down here? I need something with a... Now it makes sense.
Oxe, calma aí, a Columbina se transformou no Lunotar? Ah não, ela só invocou ele. Agora sim, eu pensei que ela tinha se transformado no Lunotar, e aí ia ser plot, mano.
Hey there! And the reason why... No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first back then.
Go on now. We've got stuff to do.
Então por isso que o Lunotar é por isso que escolheu a Lumine pra...
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the traveler. Oh, and bring her to the
Columbina que pediu pro Lunotar levar a Lumine até lá para pro futuro, presente, passado, conectar tudo.
Go on. You too. Go and live your story. As for mine.
Um viajante numa noite de inverno.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? Believe me, Such a life is but one small step away.
What point is he trying to make? Freedom? But the freedom to kill? To do evil and get away with it? Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. I have taken my research to the highest level, where I shall be not just a god, but also a servant to many sacred spirits. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground. But it needs the right occupant to explore its full potential. Mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders. I'd prefer my first guest to be a distinguished individual such as yourself. And I know you could make the most of the opportunities it...
So the condition for entering the New World is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma that Rerir once faced. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit? Rerir did. And look where it...
Have you made up your mind?
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person. But we both know I'm not quite the hero you say I
Rapaz,
am
Adilson.
either.
Salve, Eren, como
for
você
the
tá?
journey I'm on. And they aren't all selfless.
You've grown a lot since we last met, but there are still things you are unwilling to compromise on. This will only hinder you.
Eu tô mais perdido que cego com a Columbina. Columbina é uma personagem... Não sei, mano, se ela tá no nível da Furina, tá? Não achei que ela tá no nível da Furina, não. Mas ela é forte pra caramba.
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the times.
A questão são os inimigos que dependem de reação lunar, mano. Eles que são o BO, que trava tudo. A Columbina faz o... Tanquei no time do Flins e só sei que meu Feliz bate 380k C0. 380k? Vou ter que pegar a Inefa pra ele. Cara, então com a Inefa você vai conseguir bater aí. Cara, se você conseguisse a arma da Inefa, nossa, a arma da Inefa é muito roubada. Dá mais 40% de dano lunar pra toda a equipe, mano.
Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was...
Cutscene.
Now to that question.
Calma aí, cutscene.
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing.
Eita, o menino tá tancando Dotório, mano. Ah, não tá não, esquece. Essa espada do Rancor. Eita, ela usou ultimate. Aí. Usou ultimate de vento com fogo.
Now then.
Escaramuxa? Caralho, escaramuxa. Caramoche salvou a mulher, mano. Tô nem aí. Vou tricoroar meu escaramuche.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving.
Achei da hora.
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
Sim. Mesmo nível. Mesmo nível. O nível de diferença de um Flins com Inefa é absurdo de forte. Absurdo. Se fazer o time Premium com Inefa, Columbina e Flins, mano, e uma Aino, mano, o time Premium dele é muito forte. Cara, é porque você não viu o buff que a Inefa passa pro Flins é muito grande.
Dottore doesn't I expect it's only a matter of...
So Dottore doesn't recognize Wanderer.
Bufa ataque, bufa dano lunar, de carga lunar. E... bufa ataque? Não.
Did he really miss his only...
Why the long face? Hey, and I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing Dottore are equally important goals. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's best you live to...
How are you holding up? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field, and...
You don't look injured. It seems that Dottore didn't...
Alright. Rescue operation complete. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
Lua verdadeira. Ato não sei quanto.
Understood.
Todo o mal que aconteceu com os Scaramoche foi culpa da Raiden com o Dottore, mano. Pô.
I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him? I'm not stupid.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. René de Petrichor and Jakob Elangilton despised René's theories and methods.
Como que
but
é?
he never managed to come up with better alternatives either. So I adopted some of René's ideas.
I thought Alain was like
Sim.
a father to you. He and René were mortal
Ainda mais
enemies,
se
were they
aparecer
not?
terceiro buffer pro Scaramoche OP.
And what would you say if Linny and his friends one day learned something new?
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
For all we know, Elangilton might
Como
have
assim?
thought
Você
the
cortou
same
tudo isso, só Scaramoche, mano. Melhor
Not that it
história do
matters,
jogo.
though. He's dead, and
Você
I'm
não leu.
alive. So it's my call to make. Once you die, it doesn't matter how great...
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right.
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like your tea parties.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no...
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and...
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with. hat guy.
Is she back? Is she really back? Traveler! It's really you! Oh, thank goodness!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece! Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Varka, I'm not sure enough of...
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy.
What? Ew, no! No, thank you. You're not my dad, okay? Not gonna...
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, I didn't come away from this ordeal empty-handed. While I was being held captive, I learned a lot about Dottoro's current capabilities and what he plans to do with them. Allow me to explain.
Pior que o doutor explicou todo o plano dele pra Lumina.
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dottore believes himself to be equal to the gods.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am?
Caramba, depois que o...
Called it.
Mudou de capítulo, mas eu não consigo mexer o personagem ainda, essa porcaria.
After a crumbly cake. It always comes back to haunt you.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
A place where time flows backwards.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction to us.
Que o doutor contou todo o plano dele pra Lumina, mano.
The question is,
eu sei que ele não estava esperando que alguém conseguisse entrar lá, né, mas...
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
Nicole! You sure love quietly sneaking in mid-conversation.
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet, mysterious, and persuasive.
Aí, eu tô mais hypado por essa Nicole.
You wonder what lies at the end of her
Because
road.
bye.
Well, just as the world has a beginning and an end,
Nicole
so too does time. But where Miss Columbina will end up along this
vai
road?
ser já o lunar também.
What about the original moons? And the moon?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the they were shadows, but then one day...
Like I thought, no more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for.
Acaba a história. Meu
The
Deus.
further I travel, they can just materialize out of thin air.
Acaba. Se você certamente você vai ter que começar tudo do zero e jogar tudo de novo. Não vai ser assim. Ai ai. Eu queria. O pior é que eu não gastei as resinas nem nada, então eu vou perder o negócio lá de fazer o bagulho lá de. Não, de conseguir a constelação hoje. Mas o meu celular já tá descarregando e o meu controle também, eu vou colocar tudo para carregar e é isso. Ah não, aqui ó, saí. Dá pra gastar sim, esquece. Eu saí aqui da missão principal. Deixa eu gastar as resinas aqui. Quando a Columbina começou a andar, eu apertei Start e pedi pra sair do jogo. Deixa eu gastar as resinas aqui, jogo. Nem vou gastar, vou só condensar. Ó, dá pra me resgatar os tirinhos. Dá pra me resgatar o tiro, então não vai começar de novo lá. Eu quero liberar essa skin aqui logo pra Lumine, que eu achei bonita pra caramba. E a skin do Aether, que até agora é a melhor skin dos dois viajantes. A do Aether, a da Lumine ficou muito bonita. Só que eu acho que ficou meio parecendo um recolor da original dela. Agora do Aether mudou tudo.
Thank you for coming. Ad Astra.
Não, sim, a da Lumine tá bonita, só que a do Aether mudou tudo, né? O da Lumine tá bonita, mas parece um recolor dessa daqui dela, branca, que também é bonita. A skin original da Lumine é bonita. A skin original do Aether é feia, mano. Horrível. Feia, ele com aquela barriga de fora lá, com aquela roupa de Final Fantasy X lá, no... Muita coisa. Ah lá, lua verdadeira. Depois de terminar essa coisa aqui, dá pra conseguir a skin. Tá aqui, ó. Conclua a missão Lua Verdadeira para obter. E a missão que eu tô agora é Lua Verdadeira. Quer conte. Então o Varka, eu sei que o Varka vai treinar nós pra nós matar o doutor. Isso que importa. Verdade. Beleza, eu tenho quantos tiros? 1500. Dá uns 8 tiros? Se der uns 8 tiros, tá bom. 62. 6. 8 tiros certinho. Vai dar pra chegar no pit 70. Tá bom? Então bora lá. 63. 64. 65. 66. Não vai brilhar até o 67. 68. Brilhou roxo. Vem um Cetus ou uma Fischl? Vamos ver veio um IFA que não dá pra me pegar tiro, filha da... 69. E o último 70. Aí, tô pit 70 então. Reta final é pra pegar a mulher. E é isso. Minha viajante, eu acho que eu vou coroar o ataque básico dela depois também. Deixar 2 coroas nela. Um no ataque básico e um na ultimate. Minha viajante tá tirando 600k na ultimate, mano. 580, 600k. Com essa... no melt, junto com viajante, Bennett, Shilonen e coisinha lá. E a Citrala. Mas é isso. Fiquem com Deus. Brigadão todo mundo que acompanhou. E até amanhã. Amanhã eu tô de volta aí com vocês. E... Não, meu controle vai descarregar. E meu celular também. E eu cansei da história também. Tem que continuar a história. Não, eu vou catar alguma coisa pra me comer, mano. Deixar o videogame descansar um pouco. Beleza. Aí umas 9 horas eu entro aqui pra... Mando mensagem pra você, tá? Na verdade você manda mensagem pra mim. Quando você chegar e tiver de boa. Pra mim não esquecer. Mas eu não esqueço não. É isso. 3 horas de live.